through the Red Scar, we have fought. On Keru, on Ashelon, on Belek Alphas, and on the soil of sacred Baal itself. United once more, the sons of Sanguinius join battle against the numberless horrors of the Great Devourer. These monstrosities are never truly defeated. Purge them and they adapt. Drive them back and they return, undaunted. We are stretched to the very point of defeat. And yet we remain. In blood we were born, and in battle do we rise. Even now, against a pall of bitter darkness, the guttering light of Baal flickers with defiance once more. But what cruel fate has drawn the hive mind to our home? Racked by war and cursed by radiation, Baal offers little enough to sate the unfathomable hunger of the Devourer. Unless we can solve that mystery, I fear our doom is imminent.
So there we have it. We actually have the full trailer fully revealed. There's some funny things that I mentioned in there. It's like, why are the Tyranids attacking Baal, this radiation-soaked planet? If you've read the actual devastation of Baal, it explains why the Tyranids attack Baal. So I'm wondering if that is a bit of continuity error from GW, or maybe they're going in another direction. I don't know. I was a bit confused by that. But again, if you've read the Devastation of Baal, you'll understand why they're attacking Baal. I don't want to go too much into it because it's big spoilers and everything like that. So yes, of course, that was a trailer for, of course, the next Psychic Awakening book, Book 3, which you see in the background now, Blood of Baal. And the big thing about this is, of course, Primaris Mephiston is getting a brand new fancy model. And, of course, also, Tyranids are going to be in this book. So hopefully we're going to see maybe new traits and, you know, relics and all that kind of stuff you expect to go with armies and everything like that. Hopefully you chaps will receive your fair due when it comes to it. And of course this does go on pre-order this Sunday coming. Not this Sunday at the moment. I'm recording this on the 24th of the 11th, 2019. I mean the Sunday next week, which should be the 1st of December. December is here already. It's nearly Christmas time. And because it is nearly Christmas time, also previewed in this article is, of course, the Battle Force box sets. For those of you who are unaware, I did a video about this a couple of days ago. So some of the big main ones, of course, the Blood Angels are getting one because it really folds into the whole all this Blood of Baal, Psychic Awakening 2. And also the Tyranids are getting one. So if you're a Tyranid player, then it's time, you know, maybe get this box set. You get some new rules and stuff. You can enjoy yourself. Same with the Blood Angels. There's Space Wolves. There's Tau. There's Chaos Space Marines. And there is Dark Eldar as well. There's a couple of AOS ones, but again, this is a 40k channel, so we'll just avoid them at the moment. Now, I know like this announcement is like the Blood of Baal and stuff, and that gets a lot of people excited, and yeah, it's getting me excited as well. I'm happy for the Blood Angels players. I've always stated my love for the Blood Angels army. Spoiler alert for those of you who don't know, my first Primaris force would actually Blood Angels. I started to do Test Colour Schemes for them, but then I just couldn't do it. I just didn't get Dawny enough, and I went back to my Glorious Imperial Fist. Now, looking at all the releases so far, so we've had the Dark Eldar versus Eldar, we have had the Sisters and the Black Templars and stuff versus Chaos. Now we're having the Blood Angels versus the Tyranids. All of these have been 100% correct when it comes from this rumour about the first 4 of the Psychic Awakening books. So that must mean the next book has to be Space Wolves versus Orcs, and that gets me very, very, very excited. Now, I just want to talk about a rumour which I've been absolutely spammed with. I think Kirioth put it on his channel, and people have just inbox me until I'm like bursting out, like, all right, okay, I'll cover it in some kind of format. Now, the information that I've received, I haven't received anything about a Space Wolf and an Orc box set for 9th edition. And what I mean by that is that I haven't received that kind of box set information. Now, my source has told me, again, this is just my source. He can be right, he can be wrong. I'm not saying this is 100% correct. This is just the information he gave me. And the reason I've stated this in the previous video, and the reason why I stated that I trust this guy, is because he told me about Faith and Fury before Faith and Fury ever got announced. And this is why I only bring people up in videos who have given me credible information in the past. Now, what he stated is that 9th edition will be coming in the summer, and the start I say the start collecting box set, but really the starter set, like the starting box set for that editions, because they always do, like, you know, a big box set for every edition, will be Space Marines versus Necrons. Again, I've covered all this in a previous video. I'll link it to like the top or in the description and stuff if you want to go and watch that for yourself, because I cover that in more information. Now, I really think the way GW are doing this, leading up to 9th edition, is that they don't really want to put any more codexes out until 9th edition. Again, this is just my theory at this moment in time. So what they are doing with the Psychic Awakening, they're basically making mini codexes, like we're seeing with like the Black Templars. We've seen like the Chaos Space Marines get their little bit of love. Again, you can debate if it's good or not. The Blood Angels, again, now with the devastation of Baal, Blood of Baal against the Tyranids, those are kind of like mini codexes leading up to 9th edition. So I think that's what GW is intending to do. And then once 9th edition is out, that's when they can start reformatting and start releasing those codexes once and for all again for all the big armies that actually need them. But at this moment in time, they're just, you know, giving people a little mini taste of what yet to come via the Psychic Awakening narrative and the Psychic Awakening rule set. But I'm sure we'll see soon enough, when I say soon enough, next year, if it's all true. I personally think it's coming, but again, I could be wrong. The source could be wrong. Source could be incorrect. You know, other people can be right. This is the thing about this whole Chinese whisper thing that's going on. You know, some things make sense, some things don't make sense, and really anything can happen. What I would say, because a lot of people say, oh yeah, it hasn't been enough time since 8th edition to 9th edition. But if I remember correctly, from 7th to 8th edition was around 2.5 years, if I'm not mistaken. And it's more or less been more than 2.5 years now. It all depends what a GW are comfortable with a cycle and everything like that. I personally love 8th edition. I really like it. Yeah, it has its problems here and there, but maybe they'll just fix it and call it 8.5 edition rather than actual 9th edition. Maybe that's something they'll do. But again, I've got to say, I love 8th edition. I'd happily stay and play in 8th edition. But then again, I am not a tournament player. I'm more of a narrative player. So again, people who in the tournament scene will say, "God damn it, Varrak, you're insane. 8th edition is absolutely sucky." But again, I'm a different breed of player to those kind of people. So they'll probably do more things and see more flaws in the system than I do for someone, you know, because I just play to have fun and roll some dice and speak to some friends where they're in it to win it and stuff like that. So yeah, there's different approaches you have to look at this stuff, but for me, I'm happy with 8th edition. Alright, Chaperoonios, that is me done for another video. Sorry I haven't been putting a lot of content out, and I'm like being late with the content. I've been absolutely just rushed work at the moment. I'm actually redoing all my house and stuff like that, and you know, new walls, new floor, everything's going down at the moment. So it's weekend, and yeah, it's just been a complete madness. So this is why I've been out the loop. I swear on the Emperor's throne, I've got so many messages to go through my inbox and reply to people, everything like that. You miss like two days doing this, and you're just flooded with absolutely stuff. So like the next couple of hours now, I'm just going to be at my desk trying to reply to all you nice, happy people and try and help you out or give feedback or advice in any way I can when it comes to the hobby. Right, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching the video as always. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that at all, just post it in the comment section and we can have a nice little chat about it down there. See you now, and bye-bye.